Not going to be a vote until after the election. And how long have we heard that for? Good morning, everybody. I'm Martha McCallum here in America's Newsroom. Good to have you with us.
Nice to be here. I'm Greg Jarrett in for Bill. As our nation continues to rack up mountains of red ink, Senate Budget Committee Chairman Kent Conrad effectively kicking the can down the road, saying the country is going to have to wait for a vote on the budget.
I said, I don't think it's wise to vote when they did, because right before an election, people are probably not going to be ready to get out of their trenches.
Well, it's been 3 years now, folks, and it is a high-stakes showdown in our nation's capital. You've got the debt crisis hanging in the balance, and Fox Business Network Stuart Varney joins me now. Stuart, you know, I don't think anybody would stretch at calling this pathetic. There has been no budget out of the Senate for 3 years now, which is a responsibility of this committee. It's in their mandate. But you say this is just, you know, really have to look at the whole picture here of what a crisis this is.
Yeah, expand the big picture for a second here, because you can almost guarantee financial chaos for America's finances in the immediate months and indeed the next year to come. You've already got Kent Conrad saying, look, no budget this year, kicking the can down the road. So no budget, even though we've had 3 years with no budget for the rest of this year. Sooner or later, towards the end of this year, we're going to bump up against the debt ceiling. We'll have to authorize a lot more government borrowing. On January the 1st, 2 big tax increases will go into effect. All of the Bush tax cuts go away, and that payroll tax holiday also goes away. That's a big tax increase. Simultaneously, January the 1st, in go massive spending cuts for the military and for health care. You add all of that lot up, and you're not going to get anything happening before the end of the year, and you've got financial chaos. I put it to you, Martha. Here's the choices. We've got another debt crisis on our hands in the immediate future, or we've got another downgrade on our hands, or we've got a recession looming. Right. Because we're not going to do anything until after the election, and then it's all up to a lame duck Congress to do something, rectify all of those problems before January the 1st. Out of the question.
I mean, you know, I hate to be cynical, but, you know, for the administration, they may look at this situation and say, look, it's an ugly picture. We're going to have to deal with the Bush tax cuts down the road. They may indeed decide to continue them if we're in as dire straits as you paint the picture of. So, you know, I mean, it behooves them to do nothing. And yes, that's a difficult situation.
Everything gets kicked down the road some more. Raise the debt ceiling so you can borrow a bit more.
Yeah.
Go on with continuing resolutions so you can keep the government operating. Keep the Bush tax cuts in place. Just kick it down the road. Keep the payroll tax holiday in place. Kick it down the road. Just go on running the government on almost a month-to-month basis. That is the likely outcome, but it is not a solution to the chaos that's approaching.
Yeah.